65 on the beach. Saturday the 15th of February at Vici Tripla. Precis. Film, photo and advertising. The stoic Finn, Ville the Cock Mankinen, has all the pieces of the MMA puzzle. All-around technical finesse, fight IQ, athleticism, strength, heart and killer instinct.
Kesäkki on ollut mukava palata kotiyleisön eteen ja hienoihin tapahtumiin ja mukava saada taas voittoputki alkuun.
Brazil's Denilson Hurricane Souza, known for his unrelenting aggression and unorthodox striking, doesn't just fight. He storms the cage with a devastating 85% finishing rate to back it up.
Cara, o que eu mais amo em lutar é tudo. Me transformou minha vida em uma pessoa melhor, no dia a dia, com a família, com os amigos, entendeu? E o espírito de competição, de luta é uma coisa muito boa que a gente consegue muitas amizades, muitos amigos, pessoas que a gente não conhece, e é um espírito muito bom de luta, entendeu?
Will the calm and calculated Mankinen be able to weather the storm with ice-cold finesse? Or will the hurricane smash everything on its path to victory?
Mä oon mun vastustajan parempi painimaan ja pystyy ottelemaan.
Olha, cara, no primeiro round, se demorar pro segundo, não importa. Vai acabar com eu com o braço levantado. Não importa onde qual área vai ser, se é em cima, se é embaixo. A luta vai acabar comigo com o braço levantado.
Ottelu päättyy mun lopetusvoittoon ensimmäisessä erässä.
Ladies and gentlemen, we give you the main event. Ville Mankinen versus Denilson Souza.
To the blue corner, Denilson Souza.
Well, this fantastic party is finally starting to come towards a close, but we have reached the main event now, and this is a great way to cap off this already fantastic card. Enter in Brazil's Denilson's Curaçao Souza. For those of you wondering, Curaçao means hurricane, and that's because Souza fights like one. He's got an 86% finishing rate with 2 knockouts and 4 submissions. 5 of those 6 finishes in the very first round. So much like his opponent, he prefers to lead the judges outside of the equation. He's a dangerous, unorthodox striker and young and hungry for victory. This should be everything we love and more.
Yeah, again, a very experienced competitor for just 22 years of age, and he is hungry for victory here tonight. He wants to put himself to the test against Ville Mankinen, and of course he wants to come away victorious, and the way he wants to do that, obviously by finish. This is a dangerous man to have in front of you if you're Ville Mankinen here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a big risk for sure, and he's coming off of 3 straight victories, 2 of which were first-round finishes, so I mean, he's definitely not, he didn't come to play. Don't be surprised if we see another Cristiano Cruz sort of situation with this one, because, I mean, Souza, he's as dangerous as they come.
Yeah, absolutely. He can take this fight wherever it goes, whether it's submissions, he's got him. Whether it's, striking, he's got it. So he's a very, very dangerous person to have in front of you, and that makes for very, very exciting fights.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, we've been spoiled tonight, honestly. Team 64 has delivered the goods for sure.
Absolutely.
Basically, all the best fighters in Finland and some of the best fights we've seen in cage in recent this year.
Yeah, absolutely. This could be contender for the best cage card of all time, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Here in Järvenpää tonight, there has been a tremendous level of talent on display and some seriously exciting fights. This main event tonight is sponsored by Precis.
Denilson Souza.
All right, and there we have one half of the main event inside the cage, Denilson Souza.
Very, very calm and composed, considering he's only 22 years of age and competing far away from home. I'm very surprised that we've seen that so often tonight from our young fighters.
Yeah, definitely.
To the red corner, Ville.
Reach advantage, the records are very, very similar, but of course what stands out as well is the age discrepancy. Mankinen 7 years older. We'll see how that comes into play. Now, for the final time, the official introductions for the main event.
Gentlemen, this is the main event of the night. This fight is brought to you by Precis Film, Photo and Advertising. Tämän ottelun tarjoaa mainostoimisto Precis. In the blue corner, fighter with a professional record of 7 wins and 3 losses, weighing 67.9 kilos, fighting out of Brazil, Denilson Souza! And in the red corner, Finnish fighter representing 03 fight team with a professional record of 7 wins, 4 losses and 1 draw, weighing 69 kilos, fighting out of Laitila, Finland, Ville GOAT Mankinen!
Here we go. Both sides of our main event of the evening are now in the cage for this exciting matchup brought to you by Precis. Mankinen looking stone-faced as ever. Often considered the protege of one Tom Stone-faced Niinimäki, who sits in his corner tonight with Mikael the Hulk Silander. And there you have Denilson, Souza, ready to come in like a Curacao, as it were, a hurricane.
Yep, hurricane. Ooh, you can feel the main event vibes coming off of this one, that's for sure.
Absolutely, and the two touch gloves and meet in the center for this, our final bout of the evening. Ooh, and Souza throws a heavy leg kick early. Oh, and another.
Those leg kicks have been a strong part.
Oh, and a brutal shot to the stomach of Mankinen, but he shoots in and slams Souza, who is in on that neck.
It's going to be very, very hard to get in half guard, though. And in fact, he could risk getting into a Von Flue choke if Mankinen passes to side control. So right now, it's more a stalling technique than anything else. I've never seen anybody tap to a guillotine in half guard, so.
I've never seen me train. No, just kidding. Okay, this is an interesting one, though, because that body shot was really hard from Souza.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder how bad that hurt Mankinen. Because at first it looked to me like he doubled over a little bit and went for the takedown like all one smooth motion.
Yeah.
But I do wonder if he's hurting right now. Let's see what happens. You know, here, as you said, if there's not much of a choke available to Souza, it could be that he's just tiring himself out.
Yeah.
But now there is definitely a choke available.
It's still not a good angle, though. It's still not half guard. I mean, uncomfortable, sure, but yeah.
Oh, and there you go. Mankinen has postured his way out, and he's about to make Souza pay.
And he's got that Dagestani handcuff.
Exactly. That's what I was seeing, and I'm like, oh, this seems like he's about to tee off. Oh, Mankinen throwing heavy elbows there.
He's got an arm triangle connection potentially here.
Yeah, the physicality of Mankinen is just insane. I mean, that squeeze is hard, and I think that this is it for Souza.
Yeah, I think he's got it.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow, another
Tapped out.
first round finish here at cage 64.
Ville the goat Mankinen, Ville Kukko Mankinen. He does it again in that first round. He struggles through a little early adversity with that kick to the breadbasket, but then blasts him, throws him to the ground, gets out of that potential choke, hits him with a couple shots, eventually advances his position, and chokes him until he says, I've had enough.
You know, I was surprised that he relinquished the Dagestani handcuff. When I saw the connection, I thought, okay, here comes the ground and pound. He let it go, and I was like, okay, I wonder what that's all about. Then I saw the building blocks for arm triangle, and I thought, okay, it makes sense now. Another submission victory for Ville Goat Mankinen.
Absolutely, and he saw that miles ahead and took it when he had the opportunity. Tremendous performance, another first round victory for him. And let's see this replay. Oh, there you go. Oh, that kick wasn't nearly what I thought it was, considering he dived in on that takedown.
The sound was grotesque,
yeah,
for sure.
But elevates him and dumps him. And this is the beginning of the end, of course, as we see this potential choke attempt was nothing doing. And then he eventually got that arm and decided, hey, you're either going to sleep or you'll quit right here.
Yeah, that was a done deal. I feel like as soon as that was connected, it was really just a question of time.
Yeah, and look at the pride in the eyes of Mikael Hulk Silander and Tom Niinimäki.
Yeah.
Both just grinning ear to ear, so proud of their pupil. And quite a reason to be.
Oh,
so we go now to the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Hokkanen has gone to stop this main event of the night after 1 minute and 50 seconds of the first round. winner by side choke, Ville "Go" Mankinen!
There you have it. Another victory for Ville Mankinen in that first round. And a beautiful performance. Let's hear what he has to say to Velkku.
Ville, onneksi olkoon. Oot sä aikamoinen kukko.
Kiitos paljon.
Sanoit, kaveri yrittää ensin ja näyttää parhaan kuristuksen ja sit näytit oma.
Joo, se puristi siinä hetken tunsi, ettei se tiukalla ole, mutta ajattelin antaa kaveri väsyttää hetken ittees siinä.
Niin aika pitkään se oli kiinni kuitenkin, mutta näytti vähän semmoiselta asennolta, että ihan kireille se ei tainnut mennä. Vai miltä tuntui?
Joo, ei se ollut lähellekään tulos.
Minkälaisella gameplanilla lähit tähän otteluun? Aika hankala vastustaja oli kyllä tulossa.
Joo, no gameplani oli aika tommonen. Et katsotaan se aika rohkeasti varmaan alkuun tulee, niin otetaan lyönnit pois alta ja sit se veti sen potkun, niin siitä oli hyvä kopata sekin ja hakea kiinni ja viedä tonttiin.
Aika näyttävä voitto, onneksi olkoon.
Kiitos paljon.
Ville Mankinen!
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Ville Mankinen once more victorious here at Cage with another tremendous performance. And we'd like to remind you that in the new year, you can join us at Beatsy for Cage 65 on the beach. Another exciting night of fights, to be sure, and some pretty exciting tropical climbs.
Oh yeah, I mean, the last Cage on the Beach was a resounding success, so I am super hyped about Cage on the Beach Part 2 awaiting us on February 15th, 2025. But wow, I think I need to catch my breath after this roller coaster of violence that we just sat on, Steve. I mean,
tons of first round finishes, excellent performances, wars even.
Was this the record for most amount of first round finishes in Cage?
You know, I get a feeling that it was for sure. But one way or another, it was an absolutely tremendous night of fights.
Yeah, it truly was. I mean, sometimes we got the best job in the world here, Steve. I mean, we had the privilege of being able to be a part of this fantastic event here tonight.
Cage on the beat, here we go!
Cage 65 on the beach. Saturday the 15th of February at Beatsy Tripla.